Okay, well, everyone that has stayed on, I am very excited. I will just roll right into it. We have our comedy session happening now. I'm really excited to be joined by Tiny Cupboard, and they're very talented comedians today. They're going to be taking over the rest of today's summit. So that's it. That's it for me. I'm done. This is your meeting now. Thank you all so much for joining. Oh.
Thank you.
I figured it out.
Oh, and we are now, it's our conference now.
It's our conference.
It's your
now.
conference.
Oh, we're the captain now.
Thank you so much. And I understand this was a 9-hour conference, so God help each and every one of you. Sounds like fun. I believe the waterboarding was the other way that they were going to do this conference. The other way that they were going to do that.
That's what they do it at my company.
Waterboard.
Probably would have been more beneficial.
Are we speaking to people right now?
Yeah, you're live. We have about 250 people on right now.
All under the name of Rob Wu?
They're probably mostly Rob Wu.
They're mostly Rob Wu. Okay.
Our CEO.
Got it.
But yeah, I'm not sure what you're seeing on your end, but yeah, so we have about 250 people who have all just joined us for our digital fundraising summit. So a lot of nonprofits that are doing great work in their communities, learning more about digital marketing and digital fundraising. And so they've been troopers today. We've pretty much gone straight since like 9 a.m. And now it's time for fun time. So I got a beer already. So I'm ready to go. I hope everyone else, you should grab a beer too.
I have vitamin water because I don't have a problem with this, but I'm excited. If you guys want to have a drink, that's great. If you want to ruin your careers, but I think we should get into it. Do we introduce ourselves or what, gang?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Let me give you guys the introductions. Guys, you're really in great company right now, and you're with the 4 best nonprofit consultants in the world. We actually got them for you. We have Max, who's the workplace wellness specialist and former cult leader. Max.
Thank you.
And make sure you change your names while I'm announcing you. Ben, he's a productivity specialist and former NBA Jewish superstar.
Productivity specialist.
We have May, who's the social media specialist and murderer of Grumpy Cat.
Proud murderer, yeah.
Proud killer.
And then we also have Mike, who's a graphic design specialist, and Pornhub's top designer. And with that, I'm gonna leave it to them to take it away.
Thank you so much. Guys, it's great to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you for that introduction and cackling out our names. Never been a better time to be in fundraising. Am I right, family? Raise your hand if you've been to Epstein's Island. Just show of hands. Just right. Oh, that's great. Oh God, who gave Bannon money? Who here? Let's raise some fun. No? Okay. Mike.
Yeah.
What's at Pornhub?
What's going on at Pornhub?
Yeah.
I don't know. You should probably ask all these attendees. They're probably on right now. They've all seen my work. I'm the top designer there. Okay. You've seen my work. Don't act like you haven't.
That's great. And guys, we're going to give you some workshops to really hammer home how to be successful. What you learned today, I know it was 9 hours of your life. It was a waste. You wasted. I hope you didn't pay for it. But if you did, this is where the money comes to use. First things first, we're gonna teach you productivity, and I'll let Jewish superstar kick that off.
Yep. As a former Jewish NBA player, I feel like productivity is kind of my main focus. Why do I mention Jewish? I mention Jewish because clearly I got to the NBA without talent, which means that the productivity element was a crucial element. It's all about regimen. That's what you guys have to realize. It's all about regimen. It's all about getting your appropriate 14 hours of sleep and Do we have the list of the classes that they did today, or the different? Did I lose that?
Oh yeah. Let me
I
get.
can't.
In any case, productivity. Listen, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you're an NBA former superstar. Yes, I'm 30 years old and no longer in the NBA, and it's not because of an injury. It's because I, I can't see this thing. It's because Paul Melkonian said sucked. Well, Paul Melkonian, just because you're right doesn't mean you're a nice person. So,
Are you in the NBA, Paul?
Yeah, I'd like.
no, I bet he's not in the NBA. I bet he just watches it now in the bubble.
I bet he attends digital fundraising conferences.
Yeah. Paul Melkonian really on his high horse over here.
Yeah.
Should we just give a little intro of what everyone's doing? Graphic design, where are you at?
Oh, that's me. I mean, listen, graphic design, I'm a specialist, all right? It's all about arts and crafts and promoting yourself, okay? Here's the thing with graphic design, right? You partner with somebody who knows how to do it, and then you sell it off as if you're doing it yourself, okay? And you got to promote. You have a good meeting. Maybe make a flyer about that. Maybe distribute that flyer around the office. Get a little buzz going about that meeting that you just attended. It's all about self-promotion. It's all about perception. And perception is reality. I think Max, I think you know about that.
Yeah. Lying always works. Remember that, Paul. Write that down.
Malkanian wants to know more about my NBA career. Listen, Malkanian, I don't need to prove anything for you. All right? Go on basketballreference.com. Type in Julius Irving, and you will see that's my stage name. That is my NBA name. Every NBA player, Paul Malkanian, changes their name to, in my case, hide their Judaism, but in other cases, they changed their name for, I was a member of the Philadelphia, I was going to say Warriors, that's not right, Philadelphia 77, I'm 95 years old. I'm 95 years old, and that's why I was on the Philadelphia Warriors. Okay, let's take a look here. Should we get to social media specialists? What are we up to?
Yeah.
Specialist. I know the number one rule in social media, it is ruin your enemies. Murder everybody who's doing better than you on like throw in some booty shots, throw in a cadence of, some like, is she single? I don't know. Like you gotta keep the interest going. We'll tell you all about it. So whoever wants to raise their hands for that session, I'll let you know some good tricks of how to get away with murder, basically, is what I'm telling you. So, good times.
Thank you. And workplace wellness, it's pretty self-explanatory. Where to touch yourself in the office is what it comes down to. And really connecting with those around you. Of course, I'm kidding. Obviously, I founded a cult, very successful, but I wanted to do something even less morally sound. So then I began a startup. And that's when I really got into digital fundraising and lying, if you will. Startups, talk about a nonprofit. Anyway, that's some business humor for you. When we talk about workplace wellness, we talk about how to stab your coworkers in the back without them knowing. You say, Julie, you look nice today. And then when she walks away, you say, Julie's been stealing from the company. And that's how you get forward. That's how you move forward. And you're feeling well, and that's how you move forward in the workplace.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And I was taking a look here. So we have the schedule of what you guys did today. So panelists, should we just kind of walk through what they did today and just kind of comment on what they saw? So from 9 to 9:15, there was a digital fundraising summit kickoff with Rob Wu and Candace Cody.
How'd they get Rob Wu?
No, Rob Wu is the main guy.
What does he do? He runs the company?
I think that's what they said.
What is the name of this company? Is this one company?
It's Wu Incorporated. Wu. It's Wu LLC.
It's Wu LLC.
Is Batman? I'm pretty sure it's Wu Industries. He's a billionaire. at Woo Industries by
It's
9.
all under the Woo umbrella.
The kickoff was only from 9 to 9:15. So Rob Wu is a man of few words. He just wanted to. He just wanted to give a. He recited the Gettysburg Address to only 3 or 4 minutes long, and then he kicked it off. All right. So from 9:15 to 10, listen to this. They did cruise control, 10 practical ways. 10 practical ways to get more done in less time, and that was Jareem Bivens from Good Dog Strategies.
I always read lists about how to be more productive before I start my work, and then I read another list, and then it clicks over to another list, and then I spend an hour reading.
And I don't want to make things weird or change your perception of that section, but Doreen Bivens did have an affair with my wife. And I don't want you to look down. I don't want that to change what he said, because I can't.
I'm not sure. Did Jareem Bivens admit that she plagiarized this from a BuzzFeed list, or is that was that supposed to be on the lowdown? Okay.
The next one is SEO for nonprofits prevented by Hive Digital. It's very easy. You just put a bunch of ass photos everywhere, and there's a bunch of people will be searching for it, as Mike can tell you.
Right. You just search for, you type ass into Google and you see what the top results are. And that'll teach you SEO.
Fundraise, donate. Yes, more ass.
More asses. Throw pictures of asses up there. Donate to, the victims of the California wildfires. It's all everything is text. There's no such thing
how
as
well a well-timed nude can improve your traffic. Tasteful.
As experts, what does SEO stand for, guys? What do you guys think SEO stands for?
Super expert orgasm.
I also like how this was presented by everything else is presented by individuals, but Hive Digital, they just brought the whole company with them. They just all sang it like a gospel choir. They just all.
Acapella presentation. That would be fun, actually. Next time, Hive.
Next time.
All right. After that, they did how to grow your social media audience. Oh, okay. With ads by Julia Campbell and Susu Wong.
Right. Step 1.
I hope they told you the truth, guys. There's no reason to do ads. Social media is a fad. We all know that social media is a fleeting
it's gonna come
thing.
and go.
It's gonna go back to paper. Back to hard.
Listen, I can only hope so, because my mental health from social media is plummeting. So
How to build a following. Step 1, buy followers. Step 2, ask Max how to do that.
Actually super easy. And the trick is, when you're buying followers, do a little bit at a time so it looks organic. And then when people ask, wow, you must be doing well for yourself, you lie about something you did. Oh yeah, you didn't see me in the New York Times? And that's not true. I was on buyfollowersnow.china. I followed China.
that's your credit. Yeah.
There are a lot of hashtags. Hashtag everything. Make up hashtags.
Your website for your community. How UX converts more donors and supporters by Emily Friedrichs from Elevation Web. Oh, you got her. Wow. Okay. I didn't realize.
Oh, they got Friedrichs for this one?
They got Friedrichs. They got her.
No.
He's good.
I'm surprised. M and I actually, she was a member of my cult. She was my number 2. She branded the cult for me. So that was actually, I really appreciated her work for me.
UX converts. Is UX must be some sort of religion. Let's see here.
Is it, when we say nonprofit, are we talking here? Because I'm not familiar.
Couldn't hear you, but is Max breaking up a little bit for other people as well?
Max is cutting out.
That's really good. How about
It's
now?
better now. I think it's better now.
This is Friedrich
Yeah.
trying to add everything. I'll see that slander.
I don't know. He's breaking up, and now Gadsby's going after him.
Uh,
Jeez. Typical
better about
Gadsby, you
The
know?
great
Gadsby always
Gatsby.
kicks a horse when he's down. Yeah. Max's Wi-Fi is not doing well. He needs to give it some special attention.
Ben, where are you finding this calendar?
On the chat.
Oh,
Wait, are you talking about, the calendar I found? Yeah, it's also on the chat. Do you know how to work the chat there, graphic design specialist, or are you?
you know, listen. Like I said, I have other people do it for me,
Uh-huh.
and then, no. So I don't. The answer is
This
no.
is actually, just so you guys know, this is Mike's first time doing Zoom. He's a coronavirus denier, so he's been going
There
to
he is.
places personally. Oh, we got him back.
I'm back.
We were
Mike,
just talking about how Mike is a coronavirus denier.
Oh, he's on about that again. He goes, "You can't get it if you don't believe in it." It's
Listen, that sound.
viral videos in the grocery store yelling at people. Just get places. That's where he's from. You guys.
yeah. Oh, that's his credit.
Science is whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
All
we
right.
gotta
So
give
after they
people
did the
our
UX
session.
conversion,
The
so
20
after they did the UX conversion, which involved a lot of human sacrificing and all sorts of just various stuff having to do with the UX faith, they well, first of all, they don't have lunch. I don't know what the deal with this convention is.
Rob Blue couldn't fund lunch for these guys.
He doesn't believe. No, he believes this is like some sort of all-day SAT thing. There's no lunch.
There's no lunch.
Wow.
This is incredible.
Where's the comped lunch, Rob?
These people are starving. I can't believe. Okay, let's move on. So we're at 12 to 12:45. I guess then the next thing is at 1, so then maybe at 15 minutes to go to the vending machine. I don't know. So from 1 to 1:45,
there
more
any
than a
bathroom
statement.
breaks
Oh,
built
this should be
in
good. More than a statement. Acting on commitments to equity in fundraising and beyond. A panel discussion hosted by Tristan Penn, Community and Equity Manager at NTEN.
Now, for those that don't know, what's the Beyond section, Ben?
The Beyond section is, well, it's really up to debate. Many philosophers and theists have debated what the Beyond section of equity commitment is. Anywhere from the ancient Greeks to modern philosophy. I don't know what the Beyond is. What do you think the Beyond is?
Well, I was legally dead for 7 minutes in Mexico during college, and I can tell you, I went straight to hell, and it was this. It was a 9-hour digital.
I like this, but this is key, guys. So this speech was about acting on commitments to equity, which is very important. That is the most important commitment in your life, is your commitment to equity, not to your spouse, not to your children, not to your health. You have to commit to equity. What is equity? Does anybody know
What
equity
is equity? We all know what it is. We'd like to know if you know what equity is.
Equity, I believe, is when you have a pitch and you go into Shark Tank and you're like, hey sharks, I'm seeking 10% for $1,000. These are my umbrellas.
And then they give you equity.
Then-
You give them equity, they give you some equity. There's equity going back and forth.
Equity.
Not to sound pretentious over here, all right? But I'm pretty sure that the Latin word for horse is equus. So I assume that equity has something to do with horses.
Yes.
It's definitely a horse-related sport. I know that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Horses? I think it is.
What happened after that, Ben?
The next one is a heart.
All right. After that, they still fast because they move right into unlocking generosity with artificial intelligence. Is
Probe
that
it.
like a vibrator? What is that? All right. Unlocking generosity with artificial intelligence.
Unlocking
The
generosity.
future-
Your Rabbit 3000 and you.
With cancer and
I
all-
think
It just-
I'm not trying to make a joke. This is obviously about like sex toys, right?
Yes. Yes or yes. Candace?
and also it's at work. That makes sense because then you bring your sex toy to work. It's like
Right. You
So
well, you're right.
from 3 to 3:20. Oh, these people only got 20 minutes, so this is not that important. But all right, I'm gonna just humor me because I'll mention the title, but I mean, let's move on quickly. Wellness at work: why self-care and nonprofits matters more than ever.
Listen, they don't care about your well-being at work. That's why this is only a 20-minute session. All right? All right, we're going to move on. We don't want to feel good at work. That's not the point. It has to be torturous.
Drew Rosenthal is really trying to hit us with some facts in the chat.
Wow, Drew Rosenthal. Let's see. All right, so Drew Rosenthal writes, the quality of being fair and impartial. It's actually from an old French word, equite, whose Latin root means even, just and equal. Don't see anything about a horse. I assume Drew Rosenthal is everyone's favorite coworker. I would, is that a fair?
The company party. Yeah.
Oh, God. When Drew Rosenthal enters a room, you know, buckle up.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Party animal.
All right. All right. 3:20, they were done. They had no break after wellness at work. Forget about no bathroom break. This one is really, they seamlessly transitioned from wellness at work into a 30-minute session. So not as useless as wellness at work, but still not as productive as the other things. So become a graphic designer with Canva. Oh, this is you, Mike. Become a graphic designer with Canva by Brittany Legonque and Jen Linke from CGC, from the CGC.
The Centers for Germ Control. So we're here. That's great.
It's important in this day and age.
Yeah. Now, Canva is great if you want to work for a nonprofit, so you didn't go to college, and you also want to be creative, but you're not good at it. You're not good at art. So what's fun is they have templates for you. You can pretend that you have a degree, okay, charity, and that you also can contribute to the company. Thanks, Canva.
James Gadsby says Mike can aspire to teach this segment tomorrow. I don't understand why it has to be tomorrow.
Oh, God, is there more of this conference?
There's day
Wow.
2.
Hey, cool.
Day 2.
Oh, my God. Well, clearly the wellness thing is just teaching you intermittent fasting because I don't understand.
This is actually a 2-day juice cleanse. I'm pretty sure.
James Gadsby just wrote day 2 of 16. Is that true, Candace?
No.
Oh, my God.
Oh God. I wouldn't want to do that to anyone.
So how many days is the total conference?
It's just 2 days.
Oh, just 2. Got it.
And just a reminder, folks, you don't get that time back. So when
This
you're
is how
old,
you're spending your limited time on Earth, and we would just like you to know that.
the world is ending, and you guys are learning about Canva.com. I want you to know, I want you to know that. There's a pandemic ravaging the country. Fire NATOs in California, and you're learning how to fundraise via robots for your nonprofit. With 112 followers on Instagram, and most of them are your old high school friends.
We
And
need to
you're-
prioritize Canva at this moment in time.
Oh wow.
Uh,
Drew Rosenthal just said, "Did anybody watch Guilfoyle? What do you think about her communication techniques? Any thoughts on them?"
Yeah. Screaming at an audience gets them to listen. Not just gets them to listen, but gets them to agree with you. You have to scream at an audience.
You have to terrible points by screaming them in people's faces. That's always been effective.
The person who is correct is loudest. That I learned that when I was with Kimberly Guilfoyle. We were vacationing on Little St. John's, and we learned that together. We were kind of just yelling the whole time, and it's great. 4 more years of my personal friend and former captor Donald Trump.
You have to rail several lines beforehand before you make an RNC speech. That's what
You have to rail.
Kyle, you guys watching Kyle Semajima getting involved here in the chat?
Better, harder, but better. Somebody is a little repressed.
Yeah.
Wow. The way to get harder but better is with your generous artificial intelligence unlocking.
Now, Kyle, just because you work for a company that doesn't make any money doesn't mean you can't get sued. So I would like you to keep that in mind. I would like you to keep that in your back pocket.
All right. So at 4 o'clock, from 4 to 4:45, they harness the power. Oh, no, sorry. Harnessing the power of live streaming to tell your nonprofit stories. That was by Alana Jackler, of course, co-founder of DigiRiot.
DigiRiot. When you don't have the strength to riot in the streets and burn down targets, you go to digiriot.com to do it virtually. Kind of like a Grand Theft Auto situation, I'm assuming.
DigiRiot. Okay. Harnessing the power of live streaming.
That's an OnlyFans. That's an OnlyFans tutorial.
These people are really doing everything. 4:45, there were closing remarks.
who gave those? There's just closing remarks by nobody.
I think it was a surprise guest.
Who gave the closing remarks?
Did Wu come back?
No.
Get him. Even
He failed.
you all to know there's 118 people.
Who checked out after the 15-minute
Rob
intro?
Wu was here for 15 minutes and he fucking bolted.
Wu was done. He put in a 15-minute workday.
And so he went back to funneling company funds into his personal bank while you guys were learning about Canva. If you're wondering why this year's vacation budget is currently on the Cayman Islands, it's because Rob Wu wasn't here all day.
All right. Tiny Cupboard told us you guys have volunteers, I think, ready to start video.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
They're
Let's
right
do it.
here.
Okay.
James, Kyle, Paul, Drew,
They're volunteers.
I think.
All right, Paul, Julia, James, put on your pants, turn on your cameras. Let's talk productivity. Oh, look, they are here. Kyle, James, Drew. You know, Kyle and Drew, good for you guys having some gender bending names. I love that for you.
I don't see them.
No one's
Julie Gable's coming in. Julie Gable, I actually stopped cleaning my toilet. Come in and look at this part of the segment. Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
cleaning her toilet, she means destroying it. Okay, she was holding it.
No,
in
I was paying attention. I was paying attention. I wasn't looking. I was just listening while I was cleaning.
She was definitely clean. She wasn't going to the bathroom. There's no food or drinks in these people's systems.
There's nothing to excrete.
Now, Julie, what do you struggle with when it comes to productivity?
Oh, just trying to come up with something different. It's always the same thing over and over.
Okay, and now, do you think that problem has anything to do with the fact that you're tough to work with?
What?
A couple people have said that. A couple people have said that. That's not my words. Candace actually told us ahead of time, but
We've heard that through the grapevine.
We got a warning about you, Julie, before. That was the only piece of information we had going into this.
No, I'm the best person to work with.
Of all
Everybody
250
loves me.
plus people, they singled you out.
This was the case study for the wellness
I
program.
know.
James has weighed in. Now, James, also, you guys call him Billie Jean King behind his back. Now, James, you, when it comes to productivity, how are you doing?
Outstanding.
What
Does
gets
anyone do that?
you down? Like, how do you settle in for the day to be productive?
I just watch Zoom Improv all day.
Help you.
That'll make it.
And no, I think Zoom Improv is good. I mean, Zoom Improv, you watch people like us and you're like, well, I'm more productive than this. Get you feeling good.
Very good point.
That's great stuff. Well, that felt successful.
No. Let's. Okay, so James is a very productive person. James, are there any, do you exercise? Do you think nutrition is part of it? What helps you be productive?
Oh, it's all about the wellness. You heard about our wellness program earlier, so
Cocaine.
gotta take.
Yeah, I used to sell wellness in college. I get it, James.
James, were you one of the speakers today?
I was not.
Ah,
I was a
that's a
participant.
James, I'm gonna need you to dial it back. Your energy's a little too high. You're stealing the spotlight from the entire crowd, and it's a bit much.
I'm famished.
Get this man a protein bar.
James,
Kyle,
what do you have
you're
for
off
dinner
mute.
tonight? yeah.
What's that?
Move on to Kyle. I was grasping his straws.
Kyle,
Go ahead.
Kyle,
Yeah.
how are you?
You know what? I'm really tired. I'm really
Oh.
tired. I ate the rock that I have in my hand in that photo because I was so hungry. And I'm hungry and drunk.
All right, yeah. Listen, more from Kyle. Why is Rob Rue running this company when Kyle's here? Let me tell you. He's crushing rocks and banging back whiskey all day. That speaks to me. That's productivity. Let me tell you that.
Hey,
Absolutely. And Max is actually getting at the real reason we're here, and that is to have a coup against Rob Wu. Whoever will,
I'm in.
Kyle will be the new figurehead.
When we say productivity, we mean you think you can physically fight Rob Wu and win.
Why doesn't everybody air your grievances about Rob in the chat? Let the see.
Rob won't see it. The way the chat can only be seen by us.
Mhm.
Right.
So
Rob
just
has
any,
no. It's a safe space.
this is all safe space.
No one knows. Who cares?
Kyle, can I ask you, what was your favorite, if you had to choose a favorite part of the conference today, what was your favorite part?
Let's see. The little nap I took in the middle.
Oh, which lecture did you take a nap in? That's a good one.
That's a good question.
I don't know. I slept through it.
Oh man. I'll tell you what, I bet it was more than a statement. Acting on commitments to equity and fundraising. That seems like a snooze fest.
It is actually. But that's why I mentioned murdering board members.
The fact that we're not making this the favorite part of the conference is really high on us.
Yeah.
We didn't have a lot of competition.
Maybe tomorrow, day 2 is just 8 hours of us yelling at you. Maybe that's what people need.
Yes.
Yeah. And then
And that would feel like a regular day.
yeah, Blinda.
Oh God, that is going to be really bad if they're talking to people after this conference and being like, I really liked SEO for nonprofits, but this comedy show, that was boring as hell. Man, I was all jacked up for harnessing the power of live streaming, but then I had to snooze through a comedy show.
Commitments to equity was riveting.
Now, yes, there is going to be a boozy surprise at the end here that we will pick based on our own discretion. May's picking. That's why she's not speaking a lot. She's silently judging each and every one of you. Now, Amber, to actually be entered to win, Amber, you have to say something. So if you can just kind of pop on, show your face, and tell us your least favorite part of who you work with, that'd be great. Thank you.
Hi guys, I understand now. Okay. The least favorite part of someone I work with?
Yeah.
Let's air it. Let's do it.
Oh, the girl that always pops in your office to talk about everything.
Oh, you mean Kyle? No, I'm getting. That's really. It's distracting. It takes away from productivity. And now, when it comes to wellness in the office, Amber, how do you think you take care of yourself? Do you practice self-love in the office?
I would like Amber to name names.
Why I come in her office.
Oh, her name is Kelly.
Kelly here?
No.
Oh, okay. But someone that knows Kelly is probably here, so.
James Gatsby's recording every second of this. I know a rat when I see one, let me tell you that.
I've already posted it.
Yeah.
You have your own office. That is quite impressive.
Yeah, I have worked my way up to my own office. It has a door and everything.
What is your title, Amber?
I am a program manager.
That sounds made up, and that's why you get to charge things now. And what's the name of the company that you work for?
I don't know about that.
You guys all work for the same company, or is it different companies?
Different.
We're all different. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all different now.
And how did you all get swindled into doing this? I'm not seeing it. I don't get it. Time is precious. It's fleeting. And here we are. So,
I was dying to wake up at 6:30 in the morning and tune into a webinar, weren't you?
oh, well, no, I've never been up that early, but I love that for you, Hannah.
I mean, come on, keep things exciting.
Oh, you're
Wait, they
black.
got up at 6:30?
Oh, you have in California.
Oh, wow.
I did it from bed in my PJs, though.
Hannah has been on since 6:30 her time to tell you guys she's in California. I'm surprised she kept it in this long. She needed you to know she's actually in California. We're in California. Is there a fire near you?
Yes, I'm in Oakland. So they're around. Yes, there's always a fire, though. Let's be real.
Right. And yet we're here. When it comes to wellness at home, who's well with that? How do we think we're doing with wellness at home? Are you taking care of
The
yourself?
letter M and ends with N.
What'd you say?
It begins with the letter M and ends with N.
Masturbation, I believe, is what she's saying.
Is that what she's saying?
Yeah, I'm
Masturbation,
What other word starts with M and ends with N?
menstruation.
Menstruation.
Yeah, I think it's menstruation.
It's got to be menstruation.
Why did that?
Mastication.
Eating. That's eating. Oh, that's great.
The big three.
Now,
You ever do
Definitely
all
not
three at once?
if you guys want to know how to truly do wellness, I have a TikTok account, obviously. If you follow me after this, I have a running series. It's Blow and You, how to incorporate cocaine into every morning smoothie. So if you guys want to just follow me on TikTok and kind of get that extra boost in the morning, take care of yourself, make sure that you can make it through this. It fights hunger, and you'll just enjoy your day a little bit more, That's great.
I have a question. Did you guys pay for this seminar?
Do they get paid?
No.
Please tell me
way.
they get paid.
Do you get paid?
No.
Oh,
Wow.
not on.
Well, paid in kindness, Matt.
Oh God, whatever helps you
Linda,
sleep
hit
at
him
night.
This is the payment.
Please?
All the laughter.
Yeah.
No one laughs. You're not that funny.
And sleep at
Drew
night. We work
Rosenthal.
in
Oh
nonprofit.
hell no.
I
And
am.
is that a penis? What is that?
Hannah, what are you fundraising for? What's your fundraiser?
Mindful Littles. We're trying to make kids less assholes.
Wow. Good
Yeah,
luck.
kindness.
Little kids are the worst.
Yeah, so we don't have any.
Yeah. Good luck with that, Hannah.
Yeah.
They just point out your biggest insecurities without you even knowing them. You just walk by. They're like, you have a short torso. I'm like,
Your roots are growing in. You need to work on your gut job.
oh yeah. So what kind of things you teach them how to be nice, not to be bullies, things like that? That's positive. I like that.
Yeah, totally. I don't do the teaching because I'm not good at that.
Which
That's why I raised
the fundraising?
Because you're a bully.
Yeah, totally. It's the least favorite thing about my job. Everyone's too nice.
Hannah, I have a question for you. How much money can you take before you get caught? Before people say, when you're raising funds, how much can you kind of skim
Well, how much have you been getting away
I'll
with?
take this conversation offline. I can't give away my secrets,
Good.
or else fundraising would be way more of a lucrative career.
Yeah, no, because you're in it for the kids. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's skimming off the top, all right?
Get ahead working for the man? Don't think so.
No, thank you. Now, when it comes to social media, May, you get tens of views on your video. You can kind of help the people here.
I was just looking at a video that I made on social media, and took me about 8-9 hours, and it's up to about 55 views, so it's worth it.
And May, how many followers did you lose since posting the video?
Video, I've lost my 100 followers.
Yeah.
So you have to tell.
Oh, that's an important thing. That's an important thing to remember, I think, right? Whenever, don't post things, because then it reminds people that you exist.
Yeah, and
which
then
will cause them to unfollow you.
Could have used Canva.
It's all about quality, not quantity.
Exactly. Yeah, because that happens all the time when people think they're interested in my content, and then I give it to them, and they're like, "Oh my God, not this! Who is this person?"
Now they're reminded to never to unfollow.
Oh my God, I forgot to unfollow her after she didn't follow me back because she's a bitch. That's where we're at. Also, ratios are big. So if somebody follows you, even if it's your mom, even if it's your best friend, you can't follow them back. It's about creating.
No.
A great way to build a following is to pick fights. Just go on to any politician's comment section, start a shitstorm. Just like throw a grenade in there, go to bed, forget about it, wake up to a bunch of comments of death threats.
Yes. The only people you should follow are really divisive political figures.
Mm-hmm.
Just the kinds of people that half the world hates. That's how you become likable.
And remember, if you don't like how you look, you can always use someone else's photos and claim them as your own. And just kind of, maybe you like Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman. And now,
a little, create a few avatars, go on your ex's pages and make up something about him cheating on his current girlfriend. Things like, it's healthy. Yeah. It's good for you.
It's good, classy fun.
This is how Canva helps.
Exactly. Exactly. Start a message. Start catfishing a member of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And a month later, you'll be able to take something from them, and then you'll be able to donate that and kind of fundraise using that.
As long as you keep the end goal in mind, anything is justifiable. Anything. Befriend Ghislaine Maxwell. She's got money. She's got deep pockets. Let's see what we can get out of her. Just ring her out, Why not? Money is money.
Did see the Red Hot Chili Peppers in their tube sock days.
Oh, really? That's fun. I like them. When was that?
Oh, back in the 80s.
Oh, 80s. Damn, you're like a super fan. Because they were big, and they didn't get big until the 90s, right?
Yeah, you discovered them early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I also saw the Butthole Surfers 3 times, so there's that is a real band. It's not just going with the band.
Oh, I know. I was listening to the Dumb and Dumber soundtrack earlier today. Butthole Surfers have a song on there, I think.
Now, Mike, why don't you end the level of today with the much anticipated, how does Pornhub keep their graphics fresh? How do they keep it fun? And how do I take that and do it for charity? How do I do Pornhub but for kids? And if you could help them, please.
Listen, it's all about bright colors. And loud noises. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors. You know what I mean? And people, especially everybody on this call, is going to this site regularly. So you got to keep the graphics fresh. You can't have them see the same thing over and over again. So when they come, it's like a new splash page, as they say, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Give them the money shot.
Change it up. You can have new designs, and like I said, maybe use Canva. I don't even know what the tools are because I don't do it. All right, I have somebody else do it for me. I outsource it, very much outsourced, and then I present it as my own. That is how business is done. Okay, so I have my minions, and I think I just taught you everything you need to know about graphic design.
Like, what are your favorite tops to design for? That's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Favorite tops?
Who are your favorite tops?
Here's the thing: is I don't actually watch the porn. I just do. I remove. It's a separation of church and state. Okay, I do the work. I'm very professional about it, and I don't actually engage with the product.
Buy your own supply.
Right. That's your art. That's not your life.
That's correct.
That's amazing. And now delegating is important, obviously. If any of you know Rob Wu, you never actually do any work for yourself. Before we end today, we obviously have to pick a winner. But before May picks a winner, obviously we are really counting on her to do that. But before May picks a winner, does anybody have any questions for us? Any questions that something that we didn't get to that you were really hoping that we really touched on?
Tell us the origin of the name, Tiny Cupboard.
Oh, well, actually, for about 6 days, I took ayahuasca and I got in a small pantry in Bushwick. And all I ate was old Cheez-Its. I ate Cheez-Its for 6 days. And I was drinking water that was there for a gerbil. And Tiny Cupboard was there.
Excellent.
That's it.
And you guys can hire any of these consultants for just $10,000 a week.
When did we drop our prices?
You can drop your Venmo in the chat. Hit them up. They're really high quality, especially on a personalized level.
So everybody ready to pick a winner
Yes.
for the what's it called? The house starter kit?
Yeah.
House starter kit.
So there's a special boozy surprise that we are offering. I guess I'll show people what it is before we do it.
Oh, it's another summit programming day.
Another one. Oh, this was the slide I was supposed to use to present you guys with. But this is the house starter kit. You can make cocktails. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, that looks great.
That does.
Yeah. So somebody gets that mailed to them, whoever you pick. So.
All right. May, who is it?
Who is it? Well, I have some front runners. I really liked Kyle.
Kyle's great.
Yeah.
She's great.
I liked Sick. I liked her answers. They were fun. And then where'd the other girl go?
Anna was cool.
Did she left?
I'm not sure.
I like Julie a lot too.
Must be
Yay! Yay!
Don't sleep on Belinda and James. They've been really participating as well, which I enjoy.
What if we gave it to Rob Wu? That would be that would be so elitist.
He doesn't need anything else.
He doesn't need anything else. Just let the top 1% get richer.
I'm going to give the house to Jeff Bezos, actually.
He needs a drink.
May, who's it gonna be?
You know what?
Yeah, May, go for it.
I think she deserves it. I'm sorry for everybody else. I really liked Kyle. I think that
Kyle. Kyle will publicly be sharing her address, so if you want to go home and maybe terrorize her or kind of steal, obviously, we're in a lawless state at the moment, so go ahead, break in.
Yeah, come to Minneapolis. That's where I am. It's all hell's breaking loose.
Godspeed, Kyle.
All right, Kyle.
Kyle.
Yes, please make several cocktails in our name, my name, everyone's name. All right, Kyle. So if you want to just, I'll shoot you a follow-up email, or you can always email me as well. But I will be in touch to get your address and ship you the prize. So that's coming
Can
your
we
way soon.
officially erase this part of the chat so someone doesn't find it and get me fired?
It's gone already.
Recorded for blackmail.
Way to go, Glinda.
Thank you guys. That was fun.
Thanks
This
for
has
having
been
us.
so much fun.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thanks,
so
everybody.
much.
Stay healthy.
Guys.
Thank you, Candace. Thanks, Rob, Cosmo.
Yeah,
Appreciate
this
it,
has
guys.
been great. Yeah, thank you all so much. It was a lot of fun. Great way to end the day, with just having some laughs about everything. And I'm sure everyone is starving because I got drunk on one beer because I haven't eaten since
Oh man,
8
yeah, I
a.m.
get that.
So
Since yesterday.
I had a hard-boiled egg. Does that count?
No, not at all.
Well, thank you all again. This was so much fun. Tiny Cupboard is awesome. If you want to hire them for your own, if you do a conference like this for your nonprofit, or if you're an agency doing your own webinars and want to spice it up a little bit, feel free to check out Tiny Cupboard, and you can have a super fun session like this one. So thanks everybody, and Tiny Cupboard, I'll be checking out one of your shows soon. So.
Oh yeah. Come by. Actually, everyone here has a show,
Oh yeah.
like a stand-up comedy show.
We're doing one on Saturday,
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, which one? Wait, which one?
10 p.m. It's experimental. May just picks one person from the audience and just murders them.
Awesome.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Could be you.
Ben and I run a show that's starting on the 5th of September. Yes?
Yeah.
It's earlier, 6 p.m. for you guys that want to go to bed.
But also Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Well, I'll be out this Saturday, most
Oh
likely.
yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So thanks again.
Thanks,
This was fun. See you guys.
Yeah.
Candace.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, for any summit attendees, the whole 75 of you that are still on, I am actually going to keep my word and announce the winner for the $50 Amazon gift card. So give me one moment as I randomize all of the submissions who brought a +1 or +10 to the summit. Randomizer, let's go ahead and put all these names in. And Kimberly Fields, if you're still on, you won the $50 Amazon gift card for day one. If you're not still on, I'm going to email you, so don't worry about it. But hooray for Kimberly. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow morning at, again, 9 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, bright and early, we're gonna do this all over again. All right. Well, thanks everybody for attending and for participating as well. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good evening.